Are you house sitting again? Strip uno, massage, sex.
I don't regret being in that relationship, even though, that second one, like he did cheat on me and stuff like that, and that's why it ended. But it got me, like, it taught me about my sexuality being with this person.
Yeah.
A lot. And I feel like sexuality is such a thing that's like a tabooed subject. I think more and more it's more people are talking about it, of course. But like for a woman, to feel sexual, feel like that, it's like always taboo. Like, no, you have to be a proper lady, or otherwise you're a slut. Like, no, like women have needs too, and like, but I realized for myself, like, it, like, even like recently, like I hooked up with this guy, a couple months back, and it was great, but I knew all it was just sex. That's all it was going to be.
Just physical.
I just knew it was just me physical, and I needed that at that moment.
You need your engine revved.
Because it was like a year since then, before that, yeah. And, and that I was intimate with someone like that. Yeah. So I was just like, to have someone want me physically at that moment, like, it felt nice.
Yeah.
So, but then after it was all said and done, I didn't regret it. I didn't regret it at all. But at the same time, I was just like, okay, now I know this person, all they see me at the moment as is like a hookup. And I'm like, that's okay. And I'm fine with that. But I'm bored now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, this person mentally and emotionally, intellectually does not stimulate me.
Yeah. Yeah. You're like, how fast can I get out of this room after I orgasm? Like, after I come,
and
like,
it's like
gotta go.
It's like, it's one of those things. And so, I was willing to get to know him better. But like the next time we try to set up to meet up, he was just like, "Oh, are you house sitting again?" And like, like he was just insinuating.
No,
like,
you dumb fuck. It's your turn.
It's your turn, man. Like, step up, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you want to see me, like, make an effort and like
get that Airbnb. Make it nice.
Something.
Turn on the candles.
Do
okay, get me champagne and then invite me over.
You have to go all out, but like at least set up a plan to like, hey, like I was even like, hey, I'm willing to come to you, like. Like we can go grab dinner or we can grab lunch or something and just like meet up and like just hang out and stuff. And he's like, and yeah, his whole response to that was like, "Are you house sitting again?" And I'm like,
lame little boy.
I'm just like, you can only play strip Uno so many times.
Oh my god,
that's how he like led into sex. Was like he wanted to play Uno and then made it a strip Uno, which was fun
for the first time. But then again, you're like, I know what's gonna happen.
I know the moves.
Lame.
But it was great. Like for the time being, I got the massage. I got the fun game. It was great. But there's like that. Is that your one trick?
Yeah, I know.
Like a one trick pony.
Yeah.
And like, how many strip Uno do you play with, girl? Like, women.
Kind of reminds me of like if they had like sex robots.
Yeah.
Like that's what it did. It was just like kind of do the same thing. Like, are you house sitting again? Strip Uno, massage, sex.
Yeah, like, and then it's like, that's great, but like, is there any other features?
Is there any other programming?
It's like, come on, man. Like, I'm like, and that's the thing. And then when we weren't having sex and like before we had sex, just sitting in that space with him, it wasn't like he was asking me questions to get to know me deeper, like emotionally and mentally. Like he was just like, we're just watching Squid Game, TV, whatever, and like, and that was it. And that's all it was that he could give me, and that's okay. But like, I realized after that, I was like, I took a little break off Hinge because I was like, kind of like exhausted, because
that is exhausting.
Like people who, growing up, I feel like I was an extrovert, but like now as I'm getting older, I feel like I'm kind of an introvert actually. I get really tired out, like, just conversing with all these different people and everything. And I just wanted to take a break and was like, all right, let me recoup and ask myself, like, what do I really want? And I told myself, like, I really want a partner. Like, I really want my best friend. And, like, especially when I see examples of that with my friends, and when they find their significant other and they're with them and they compliment each other and everything, like I want that for myself too.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I just up to that point, I wasn't ready to admit that or accept that I could have that for myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, no, I can have that for myself. Like, people from all shapes, sizes, mental states, like, no, doesn't matter who they are, like, they found somebody and they're with somebody that care about them and can accept them through everything and through who they are. I can do, why not me? Like, why not me?
Yeah.
Why can't I have that? And I was like, well, it was just my fear.
Yeah, you were getting in your way.
Totally in my way. And I was like, all right, fuck that. I'm tired of being in my way. And this is when I was like, I mentioned like just starting to have my a good friend of mine, be my life coach. And so this is when I'm like, finally, it was our third session, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Not even our first or second. It's like our third. I wasn't ready to talk about like relationship.
Yeah,
I was scared to talk about it because I was like, oh, I had to face my I had to like disclose to like my friend, like, but also to somebody, like, my fears and my vulnerability and like. So, but in our third session, I felt comfortable enough to like bring up like, I want to work on dating and everything, and that's when like we got into it and everything. So, yeah, I'm just like at this point where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep going, even when I want to lose momentum and I get tired. Like, I just gotta recoup and just like, what am I like willing to do to like find my best friend, to have this love, of my life, basically.
Yeah.
And like I mentioned, like, I'm willing to risk my humility and I'm willing to risk rejection, all that. So, yeah, it's going to take energy. It's going to take time. And so, but if I don't put in the time and effort, like, that person will never find me. I'll never find them.
That's true.
So yeah, I'm just dating is fun. It's fun, but it's also exhausting. But I'm open to it. I'm open to it, and I'm like ready to just yeah.
I think you're finding your groove in it. You're trying to you're giving yourself time. Breaks are fine.
Breaks are fine, right?
Just keep
Little
moving
breather.
forward.
Exactly.
It's fine.
Totally. So yeah, I'm excited, and hopefully, this person I meet on Friday, like, all goes well. But
I hope so too.
We'll see. He plays the guitar.
Yeah.
And, like, it's nice. Like, I think both on our Hinge profile, like, he plays the guitar, and then for my prompt, my voice, like, you could put like a voice prompt, and like you can record.
Oh yeah, I heard.
So like he plays the guitar. He played the guitar, and then like for me, I did like a little. I sang a little bit. And so so that's how we kind of like started our conversation with like, oh, like he plays guitar and like, and he heard me sing, and then one of his thing on his profile is like trying to find somebody who likes to sing sober. So I can have a duet partner.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's cute. Yeah. So there's this like, yeah, he has this, at least it seems like he has a sensitive side about him.
That's good. Yeah. So, we like guys with some kind of sensitivity. Like,
yeah,
you could be a tough guy, but also having a sensitive side makes it a lot more interesting.
Exactly. So, but I think it's also sexy too when you're like a guy's like a tough guy, but then he's actually really good, like a softie and sweet.
Yeah, totally.
Like I feel like Joseph is like the sweetest person I know, which is Joseph is her husband, Liz's husband, but like we know he can turn like that, like
he's a tiger.
He's a tiger.
He's a tiger and a scorpion.
Yeah. But I think that's attractive, like that like he's able to show the sensitive side of himself.
Oh yeah. But you feel safe. Like if you go out and you're like not in good, like a nice neighborhood, like you know that you're in
good hands.
Protect. Like he always says, like, oh yeah, that one time in Vegas, there was guys with guns, and you girls had no idea. You guys are just like in La La Land, and we kind of like ushered you guys into a safe location. You guys didn't even know what the fuck was happening. And we're like, oh shit. And that's why I love my husband, is because he protects us and stuff like that.
Yeah. And what's so great about what Joseph too is like, he doesn't just have like strong love for you. He has such strong love for his family and friends.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And your friends, too.
Yeah,
Like Joseph's so sweet. Like, he's just, like, it's one thing, like, to be sweet to you and only you. And show this kind of love just to you, which is great, you know? But then when he shows that kind of same love and affection and care to the people around you that's close to you.
It's like an extension of his love. Showing me the extension of his love for me.
Exactly. Yeah. And like, because you hear like that would be a red flag for me if like the person that I'm with, they give me all this love and attention and everything and affection and care, but they don't do the same for my family and friends.
Oh, yeah. Like,
at all.
I would talk so much shit about my mom. And of course, Joseph does too sometimes because he's just like, damn, like, why does she have to be like that? But most of the time, like, he's so sweet to my mom.
Oh,
like, genuinely.
I see that.
Genuinely.
I've seen it.
He'll be like, like, what can I do for you?
Oh
like,
God,
can I get you this? And I'm just like, why are you being so nice to her?
Nicer than you.
Why are you being so nice? And I'm like, you know.
That's just how he is.
Better than him being super, be a dick to my mom and argue because I've seen that on TV.
You wouldn't able to live here.
Oh, yeah. No.
To live together at all. No.
He's the glue. He's the glue that binds us all, for sure.
Yeah, it's so apparent. And like, I guess who I'm with too, like, that's a red flag. Like, if they make me choose between my family and friends and them, that's
it
makes me isolate from my friends and family. Like, ooh,
I'm not a huge I can't really I get along with his family, but I can't really like emotionally connect, even though I try. And it's just hard. It's just hard, but I wouldn't keep him from his family.
It's not like you're like Joseph. You can't see them.
Oh yeah, no.
You can't look. It's not like you're that kind of person. No. I don't expect like, and you're a true introvert. Like you've mentioned that, and so like I totally get like not everyone's gonna be like this. You know, hey, I gotta be best friends with your whole family and friends. I'm like, no, I'm not asking for that. But if someone makes me, because I am so close to my family and friends, and they mean the world to me, that like if they try to wedge in between my family and friends and like them, they're like, well, it's either me or your family or your friends. I'm like bye.